that this is a part of our defence spending we need to increase.
If we look at what's happening in the Baltic Sea, etc., around critical infrastructure, we've seen a lot of activity there. No doubt we will have to devote more resources. For example, if I was answering this question, I would say, well, devoting more resources to monitoring activity in the Arctic region. There's a lot of defence and security implications, but without wanting to answer my own question, that I'd rather have your views on record, and perhaps the General Boyd.
I think if I'm making the assumption that this activity and the reclaiming the gas, the oil, and everything else you've mentioned is on sovereign territory, then it becomes a sovereign requirement to protect, to defend, and deter any other activity around it. Therefore, you do need capabilities to do it. And, I was quite, I know it's linked more to AUKUS and keeping that moving, but I was quite reassured to see our submarine capability was being continually is going to be built and expanded. I think that's very important because the UK is good at that. And it is one of those vessels that can function all over the high north and does. But when it comes to that increasing requirement for defence to protect in this particular scenario, we've got to now start to invest more in undersea vehicles, undersea, autonomous submarines, if you like. In the one instance, because again, it's easier to transit under the water up there than it is on the surface, and we're good at it. We have good industry that can be part of that. So I would say that this is a part of our defence spending we need to increase.